feel like it's like significantly cooler outside. Like it went from 90 degrees here in New Jersey to like 60 overnight. And it's just, I don't know, it's getting cold. I don't like it. I don't like it hot either, but I don't like it cold. Anyway, so I took a few days off of work recently, and I ended up taking a day trip up to the archive in Connecticut. Got a few pickups, and then when I got home from Connecticut, I had a box from Vinegar Syndrome. So let's see what I picked up at the archive and what's in this good old box here. All right, so my trip up to the archive was kind of like an impromptu trip. It's usually like an hour 45 from my house. It ended up taking us a long time to get up there. There was crazy traffic going up through New York and into Connecticut, so it took a little bit longer than we normally than it normally takes to get up there. But um, I hit up the archive. It's one of my favorite stores. I didn't take any video or pictures. I just did like kind of a video on a walkthrough of the archive a couple months ago. I can link that down below if you want to check that out if you haven't already. But I did grab a bunch of titles from the archive. I was hoping to find the Arrow Dark City. I know they had some a while ago. The last time I was there, they had it, and I didn't buy it. I was hoping maybe they had one left over, but they didn't. Um, so I have a bunch here from there. I got my Vinegar Syndrome box, and then I have a few other releases that I picked up in August. It's the end of the month already, so I'll show those off. They're not Vinegar Syndrome related. They're actually Steelbooks. But I've already done my umbrella unboxing. I showed off some Arrow pickups, so I don't necessarily want to show everything off that I got in the month. So I'll show off Vinegar Syndrome pickups here and the other few Steelbooks that I grabbed. But first off, let's go through what we got at the archive. A couple of non-Vinegar Syndrome that I picked up. I grabbed Warfare. This is one of my favorite movies of the year so far, and I actually don't have any of the A24 releases in this style. So this is my first A24 release in this little type of packaging here. So I do want to definitely get some more of these because there's a lot of A24 movies that I really like. This one just happens to be right now in my top three, I think, for the year. I need to obviously reevaluate that. Oops, sorry for the ring light there. I need to reevaluate that list toward the end of the year once I see kind of more movies. But right now, this is top three for me, so I had to add this to the collection. This is the 4K. So I grabbed Warfare. Again, these are the ones I grabbed at the archive this past week. Another non-Vinegar Syndrome title, and I saw a lot of people picking this one up. I'm not sure where they got their copies, but I ended up grabbing Deadly Spawn, or the Deadly Spawn. This is getting some good praise. This is from Synapse Films, and it's a really nice, thick, chunky box. I don't know. I don't know if I want to make this a super long video, so we'll open this one up. I might not open every single one of these, but this one's kind of cool. So I kind of just want to show off the goods. So again, we got the nice chunky box. You have the J card. I don't think this will fit inside, but I'll probably just keep it on the outside anyway. So you have the front and back of the box. This is a really cool artwork on this. And then these are sliding right out. So you have a couple of things. So you have the release here with the slip. This is a 4K. Got that. Let's see what do we got on the inside. We have some art cards, some discs. Looks like there's a reversible cover art here. Yeah, there's reversible cover art here. Return of the Aliens Deadly Spawn. I don't know. I kind of like the regular artwork or the new artwork they have here. So I think I'm gonna keep it on that one for now, and maybe switch it around eventually. But That's that. We have a little booklet in here for Synapse Films, which I think this is just, yeah, this is just like their catalog. I got one of these with Trick or Treat, which I also got at the archive on that last visit. So that's that. You have a booklet here. Always fun to read those. We got double-sided poster. Yeah, double-sided poster here. So let's see what we got. Oh, that's upside down. There we go. That's one side. And then you have the artwork here. So, I don't know. Like I said, this is getting a lot of praise. It looks interesting. We got some art cards here. Check these out. Yeah, so just like a little postcards here. Double-sided. I don't know. I've never seen this, but it's getting some good reviews here on YouTube from other content creators here. So I wanted to grab it. I like what Synapse and Redshirt did with the Trick or Treat release, and that was a first time watch for me as well, and it was great. I really enjoyed that one. So I have a feeling that I'm gonna like this one as well. Let's get this all packed back up. So again, there's the artwork on that. I don't know if I'll try to get this into, it doesn't look like it's going to fit very well. It might. I'll try that later. But that's Deadly Spawn. And I did pick up some Vinegar Syndrome titles and a partner label that I had missed out on. I completely did not even realize that I had missed this one. But this is the partner label release. I collect all of Yellow Veil. And somehow I realized I missed They Call Her Death. So I picked this one up. Again, I'm not going to open all these. Don't want to make this video too long, and I still have to do the unboxing. I grabbed Night Beast. So this is the alternate cover or slipcover that they had released recently. And I didn't have the movie, so I figured I'd add it to the collection. That's Night Beast. I collect all of the VSAs, and there's a couple that I was missing. This is one of the newer ones. This is the Nick Millard Action Collection. So there's 5 movies in this. These are hand numbered. I grabbed number 220. They actually had a bunch of lower numbers. You can see that there. It's not going to work because my face is in the way. Oh, there we go. 220. Yeah, they had a bunch of numbered ones in the 200s, so I grabbed the low number just for the hell of it. And this was interesting because it wasn't shrink wrapped, so I should probably make sure. Yeah, the discs are here. We have the poster. How many posters are in here? Holy shit. Hold on. Is this one poster? Damn, this is thick. I actually thought there was 2 posters in there for a second. Nope, hit the mic. So yeah, this is the Nick Millard, and then you have here. So those are the titles of the films that are in this set here. I haven't seen these, but like I said, I collect all of the VSAs, so I figured I would grab these. And you have a booklet as well, which they started adding booklets to the VSAs. I feel like they hadn't normally done that. But yeah, that is the Nick Miller collection. So like the poster goes inside this. The poster goes in this. So we're going to drop that in there, and then we'll get this back together. Slipcover is actually really, it's really loose, which is unfortunate because it is a bottom, loader like that. But yeah, that is the Nick Millard Action Collection. I'm looking forward to checking all of those out. And then I also grabbed at the archive, this is one of their recent releases of Monsters and Madness, the films of Larry Fessenden. I like this guy. He was in, was that Brooklyn, a Shudder release recently, Brooklyn something, I can't think of the name of it, but this is a double pack, so this is Habit and No Telling. Yeah, I don't know. This looked cool. I think they're going to be doing some more of these Larry Fessenden releases where they do like a double feature. So I'm looking forward to diving into this box set and checking these out. So those are the pickups that I grabbed at the archive. Let's real quick, before I jump into the box, I just want to show off a couple other Steelbooks that I grabbed in August. I'm not sure if I showed this off yet, but I did get the Master and Commander Steelbook. I did watch this. It's such a fantastic movie. I got the Nobody Steelbook. I rewatched this recently, just right before I saw Nobody Part 2. Fantastic movie. Really nice looking Steelbook. And they're releasing Part 2, and it's going to look similar to this. It's nice that they're keeping some uniformity with Part 2 Steelbook. And then I also got Casper. I loved this movie when I was younger, so I wanted to grab this. I didn't have it on Blu-ray or DVD, so I grabbed that one. So I just wanted to show those off again. I'm not going to show everything else off that I got in August because I've already done videos for those, and I'll link all those at the end. But let's jump into the pickups that I got from Vinegar Syndrome for August. I think there's 4 titles in here. Couple partner labels. This is different. They wrapped them in paper instead of bubble. That is different. Oh no, there is bubble. There's bubble also. What the hell is that? There's something else in here that I was not expecting. This is interesting. Oh, no, I think I was expecting this. I think I ordered something. Yeah, I ordered something that came with something else. And I didn't realize it until after I placed the order. So let's show off. So these are actually mostly partner labels, and then I got one Vinegar Syndrome title. So let's do this one first. So this is Shudder. Again, I buy all the Shudder releases. So I grabbed Revealer here, and this one, which I did not realize when I ordered this, came with a cassette tape. So I don't know. Maybe I'll sell the cassette tape. I don't know if I'm going to need this. But yeah, when I made the purchase, I didn't realize that there was a cassette tape with this. So I got that with Revealer there. I also got from Umbrella the Emu War. I collect all the Umbrella releases that they have, and wasn't going to pass up on this. It looks a little silly and a little ridiculous, but I'm looking forward to checking that one out. And from ETR Media, again, I've been picking up a lot of the stuff that they've been releasing that's more documentary related about movies. So I grabbed You're So Cool, Brewster, the Fright Night documentary. So I'm really looking forward to checking this one out. I actually need to grab Fright Night on 4K so I could watch that and this, but it's a classic, and I just felt like I needed to have the documentary on this one as well because it looks good. So that's that one. And then my last pickup for August from Vinegar Syndrome was Robo Warriors, starring James Remar. I actually just met him recently at Chiller Theater here in New Jersey, and I had him sign a Warriors poster. So really nice guy. That was really cool to meet him. And then I got number 4901 of 5,000. So this isn't actually, let's see if I can get it to focus. There we go. It's hard to see with the glare. There you go, 4901. But yeah, this one looked cool. Again, I collect all of the VSA. So I think I might just be missing one of the more recent titles, which is the Igor title. And then a couple of the original releases that I'm still missing that they're out of print. So I'll have to eventually grab those secondhand. All right, so those are my Vinegar Syndrome pickups for the month of August, again, along with my archive pickups here. And then there's those few Steelbooks that I wanted to show off to kind of round out my August pickups. Again, I'll link the umbrella unboxing and the arrow pickups as separate. I've already done those videos. Wasn't going to show them off here. That's it. Let me know what you guys think of these pickups down below. Let me know what you picked up in August. I hope you liked this video. Please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and share this out with your movie-loving friends. I'm on Letterboxd, Instagram, and Facebook. I'll drop a link in the description below to all those social media platforms. Thank you again for watching, and I'll catch you next time.